I have a question for you right now. I was talking about you yesterday with Stuart Weir, one of my writers in England.
Yeah, I know Stuart.
We do this thing on Mondays, and we kind of try to solve all the track problems. And
Okay.
we were trying to decide if you are what I would call a racer competitor or a record breaker. And my belief is that you can soar the heights, but the thing that gives you life, it seems to me, is the competition. When Mondo's pushing you, when Piotr's pushing you, when some of the other guys are trying to push you a little bit, when Murnau, as you know, over the years has made you work for everything. What is the key in watching you in a competition? What should we be watching for?
All right, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I was never very talented growing up in this event. And you can see, through all my past interviews in high school and in college, I was as surprised to be on a podium as anybody because I had done so much losing. Mm-hmm. Now, my father is my coach.
Yep.
And he knew, and nobody else would have picked me up as an athlete. So that's the greatest gift my father ever gave me as a coach. Nobody else would have picked me up, would have given me that much time for the amount of talent I have. And I don't fault any other coaches for that. That's just the way the world works. And it works like that for a reason. And it's not necessarily bad. Mm-hmm. But because I wanted to be in the sport, I needed a little extra help. And when I by a little, I mean a lot. And so my dad was willing to give it to me. And the way that he wrote me a story a long time ago. He dabbled little bits and pieces of really elegant training doctrine and poetry to me because he's a very talented coach. Not in that he knows all of the knowledge and the mechanics of it. He knows quite a bit, but he knows how to motivate young men. And he said, Sam, if you want to do this, if you want to live on the track like that movie Bull Durham, Kevin Costner, he gets to go to the field every single day.
Yeah.
Your place in the event might be a pace runner. It might be a pace runner. And if you love the pole vault, this is where you get your kicks. You might have to be the pacer of the vault event. And so that's kind of where I went into professional track and field. As I said, I never thought I would win a USA Championships and get such great titans in 2014. Guys that had jumped really high, but I said I can keep everybody honest. That's the only thing I was good at. I was good at going and competing the same, or maybe just a little better, the same, but nothing magnificent. I got beat all the time, but I only got beat by a little bit all the time. Sometimes I got beat by a lot. And so I kind of considered myself the pace setter for the professional pole vault. And I was always chasing the world record holder, and I was staying ahead of some guys that may have had bad days. And that was my identity in the sport for years. Mm-hmm. And so to answer your question about you and Stuart's discussion, that I started as one, it became another. It seems like I'm going back to being a racer of the sport. Now, you can't be a record setter everywhere. It depends on what the record is. Mm-hmm. The rest of the time, you got to be in it for what the life of this event is, and that's competition. And that's the cool thing about guys like me and Mondo is that we trade places a lot.